back to my channel and happy spooky season. This is my first costume. I know I'm super late. I started my Halloween looks like the second to last week of Halloween, okay? I'm hoping that all of these things can be up the last week of Halloween, so if you guys do get inspired, you have plenty of time to recreate it. But yeah, this first look is Poison Ivy. I have never seen or read anything about Poison Ivy. Yeah, I just thought since I have red hair now, I might as well be Poison Ivy because she has red hair. That was my logic. I wanted to add a little Daisy spin to it, so I got this jewelry set on. This is my mom. And then I also have these jewelry on. And yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm getting right into it. I'm starting off with cream. I'm taking this Embryolisse moisturizing cream. I wanted to try it out because I kept seeing it all over TikTok. Also, I know that Makeup by Mario at his masterclass, he talked a lot about this cream and it's pretty good, but honestly it's not like amazing. It smells pretty good, like it smells like roses, but again, like in terms of if it does anything magical to my makeup, no. Basically you just need a really good hydrating base, and if you have like a really good hydrating base, that's all that matters to get like good smooth makeup. So I'm doing my face first for this look just because I want to get it over with. Typically when I use like glitters and stuff like that is when I do my eyes first, but if I'm just doing regular like eyeshadow work, something that I can get done without making a mess all over my face, I will do my face first. So I'm taking the Nars foundation. This is the Nars Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Aruba. This is definitely one of my top favorite foundations of life. It's so good, like it doesn't make your face look too dewy, but it also doesn't give you like a flat finish. So I'm really into like natural finish foundations, and this shade match is literally perfect. I'm taking my damp sponge from Amazon and I'm just going in and blending that in. I'm so excited to do this look just because like I haven't really been making YouTube videos lately, and I'm filming this, by the way, really late at night. I'm starting at 10:30 p.m. and like, okay, I'm supposed to be doing this shit in the daytime just because like whenever I do these things at night, I end up taking so long, and then I like sleep during the day the next day and then work again at night, and it's just like a never-ending cycle of me working at night. But like the thing is that I'm just so much more creative at night, and I feel like I do better when the world is sleeping. Like when I know people around me are sleeping, I can just calmly focus on what it is that I need to do. I was out all day making my costume. Last night I glued all the leaves to the top part. You guys will see it after. Like usually I put my clothes on for the video, but like the top, it has a button down bottom, and I didn't want to wear it while I was filming this because if I had to get up to pee, I would have to take it off over and over again, and it was such a bitch to glue all those freaking leaves all over that shit. And then like I made a cape literally earlier today. I was actually thinking like, oh, maybe I should not film this look today and do it in a couple of days when everything is ready, but here I am pushing myself when I do best. So hopefully this turns out great. Usually I wing my Halloween looks, like I have a general idea of what I want to do. I spend more time on the costume, but when it comes to the makeup, I just wing it. So that's what I'm doing today, and hopefully it comes out the way that I want it to. The thing is, I didn't even have a vision, so we will create one as this look progresses. Got one layer of foundation on, and you want to make sure you get it down to your neck. But like, look at the color match. This is the only foundation that has literally the exact match as my skin tone. Like it doesn't even look like I'm wearing foundation. That's how good it is. So I'm not color correcting today just because I don't feel like it. So that's why I'm taking a little bit of leftover foundation into my eyelids and like my dark circle area just to add some more coverage. I know most people like to skip foundation in this area just so that it doesn't crease up, because if you're putting concealer there anyway, you don't need to do foundation and then concealer and then powder and then whatever, right? Because then you're putting so much product and then you're running the risk of it creasing up. But I find that like when I don't color correct, I do tend to put a little bit of foundation under there just so that I don't have to use so much concealer, because regardless, it's still a layer of makeup, is it not? Like if I was gonna put color corrector there, that would be a layer of makeup. So in this case, instead of doing the color corrector, I'm just just taking a little bit of my foundation off there. Using the Nars Concealer. This is in the shade Ginger. And I am going to town with this concealer. So I just found this recent like concealer saving hack that if you remove the little tube at the top, there's like a whole secret amount of concealer hiding at the bottom. I wanted to try it because I'm running low on this concealer anyway. But I saw it on TikTok and I was like, what the hell? Like there's a whole like secret layer of concealer hidden at the bottom of this tube. And like I never even knew about it. And this concealer is freaking expensive. Nars Concealer is expensive, but it's so worth it. I think Nars and, which one is it? Nars and the Rare Beauty Concealer has become my top 2 favorite concealers. I just wish that the Rare Beauty had different shade range. Once you've got your placement, once you've got your arrows on your face, you know you're ready to blend. Okay, so I just pulled out like jewelry and I was planning on wearing like no jewelry, just like pinning some leaves around my face and stuff. But then I was like, dude, I'm brown and I have a green jewelry set. So why don't I just wear that with the look? Cause like, you know how with Halloween costumes, for me at least, I like to throw in a little Daisy spin to it. Or at least like a small touch of Daisy because like after all, I am brown. So like I have to incorporate that into something, you know? And plus like it just makes it more unique. So I am going to be wearing a jewelry set with my look. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this now. Like you already saw it in the beginning. But I'm telling you like this is the walkthrough of how I got to the conclusion of how I'm gonna be planning this look out. Alright, now I'm taking the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is in the shade Light Sand. I use this in like one of my recent videos. And I used this first and then I used a different concealer on top of it. So this time I did another concealer first and I'm gonna use this one on top of it because this shade is really light. So I really wanna just use it to brighten it up a little bit more. But I can't use this by itself because it's too light for my skin tone. Putting like a small amount and like blending it in right away. I don't even know if that made much of a difference, but we shall see. I think if anything, like it's just gonna bring more light to this area, which is what I'm looking for. For setting, I have MAC Studio Fix powder. This is in the shade NC40. As you can tell, it is on its deathbed. So what I'm gonna do is I have like this little makeup scraper and a little plate. Isn't this so cute? I got it from Amazon. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like scrape a little bit out and put it into the pan and use it kind of like a loose setting powder. Now, if you're wondering like why don't I just dip a brush into here, I've been doing that, but it just doesn't show up the same because it's like dying. So I feel like if I can just turn it into a loose powder first and then apply it like that, it might actually show up better. So I'm just like crushing it up with this spatula looking thing. Can you guys see this? So this is what I have here. And I'm just gonna like make sure that it's nice and like it's not chunky. Even if it is chunky, you can always just brush it off. It's not a big deal. Ooh, this is so satisfying. So I dipped it into that little plate. Let me show you, like I dipped it like this, and then I'm gonna like wipe off the excess powder because you don't need a lot, especially now because I turned it into like a loose powder and it is full coverage as well, so you don't need a lot. Wow, I like it. This is really good actually. The way that I turned it into this looks amazing. I think I might have just done something. Because also when you evenly like distribute it onto the brush or sponge or whatever you're using to apply it, it just applies so much smoother. Like look at that. That's one hit. So I am just going in and I'm setting everywhere that I concealed. So I'm just using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Dark Brown. Okay, for bronzer, or shall I say contour, because that's what I'm going to do today. I'm taking this Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. This is under the name KVD Beauty now. Kat Von D Beauty does not exist anymore. It rebranded and it's called KVD Beauty. I always forget and I like tend to call it Kat Von D Beauty, but it's not Kat Von D. She's not affiliated with the brand in any way anymore. The makeup products are really good though. I think this contour palette is the best contour palette in the makeup game. I know there are so many contour palettes now out, but I still stand by my decision. I'm telling you, I think that this is the best one. So because I did that reverse contour earlier, see how easy it is to just like push some product on top. By the way, I'm using the darkest color in this kit. So I mixed this and a little bit of this, but I didn't even touch this. So these two shades right here. And then hitting my jaw and then also my chin. Whatever is left on my brush, I'm just getting the sides of my nose and then underneath just for a little bit of definition. And then I'm taking this brush, it's just a small flat brush, and I'm carving it. So you can see like this is as much as I do. It's literally like nothing even there. It's just like a little something. For blush, I'm taking this Benefit Cosmetics blush bar. This palette is very unnecessary. This was on sale. This was a limited edition like a couple years ago. So I got it because it has the bronzer and then it also has these like highlighting blushes in it. So today I'm going to be using the shade right here called California as my blush. So you guys will see like I did not do anything cream. This is straight powders and you'll see the finish once I'm done. It still looks like I did like so many different layers of makeup. And I mean I did. These are still layers. Like I layered foundation and concealer and then powders on top. But it's not like I layered creams and then powders on top. I just find that this is a lot quicker. And like honestly, it gives almost pretty much the same effect on me. I've actually tested it and I have a video way back. I did a video on how I contour or the difference between cream and powder contour. I did one side cream and powder and one side just powder. So if you want to check that video out, you can. It is a little bit old. I don't know if I still do my makeup like that anymore. For the most part, yeah, probably I do. But I mean, definitely check it out if you want to see the difference on me. Also, like and comment if you do want an updated highlight and contour routine. Basically, everything I'm doing right now is what you will see, but I'll go into detail in some of my favorite products and stuff like that. I am going a little bit overboard on the blush just because I love blush. You guys know that. I'm obsessed with blush. Poison Ivy, I don't even think she really needs blush for her look, but this is Humna Glam's version, so I'm putting blush on. I want to add some more bronzer, so I'm just going to go into the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, and I'm taking this bronzer right here. I'm going to use that to kind of hug this area. So this will diffuse the blush as well, but it'll give me more of a warmer look. I'm focusing it more towards this outer section here. And this also has like light properties in it, which also contributes to like the whole radiant, glowy finish if you're into that. That's all I'm into for makeup. Okay, we're ready for the eyes now. And for the eyes, I'm using two different eyeshadow palettes. I am using the Makeup Revolution Chilled Cannabis Sativa eyeshadow palette. I love all their greens in here and the names are just so cute. I've used this palette before in a video. This is like the ultimate green eyeshadow palette, so that's what I'm using today. And I'm also using the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm mostly only using this because there's a black in here and there's like those transition colors that I could use. As you can see, this palette doesn't really have too many transition colors. So I'm taking this first shade right here. It's called Calm, and this is gonna be my brow bone highlight. Now I'm taking the shade Burnt Orange from the Soft Glam palette, and I'm going to use that as my first transition color. Now I'm building that up with the shade Sienna. Same brush, And same placement, a little bit lower, but I'm just doing this to deepen it up. And I'm taking this into this intersection as well because I want to do kind of like a halo smoky eye. So I'm leaving this section in the middle bare because I'm gonna get to that. Let me do the other eye real quick. I'm taking this green shade from that other palette called Natural, and I'm gonna start building up the green now. So this look is gonna be mostly green, but I just needed a base down to kind of map out where I wanted it. Okay, we're switching palettes. We're using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Volume 1 palette because there's a green in here that I want to use. It's a dark green. It's this shade right here. It's a matte dark green color. I've never used this color before, so I'm actually going to use that color instead. I'm taking it on this Lavish brush. It's called the Tapered Blending Brush. So this is going to take a little bit of building. And you want to try to keep it as neat as possible, especially if you did your face first like I did. This is the Morphe E18 brush. Alright, so now I'm picking up that other green shade, Natural, from the other palette. And I'm using that to buff the edges. And you have to really get into the corners with this shade. And then if you get a little bit of your brown lost, you can always dip back in and just soften that edge up. I don't want to keep too much of the brown. I just want it to be a very diffused color at the top. So see how I'm like going back and forth between everything that I applied? That's how I get the best blend, by just layering and continuing to layer. So far this is looking how I want it to. All right, so for the green in the center, I'm taking this green shade. This is from L'Oreal. It's called the, this is in the number 335. It's called Golden Emerald. This is what it looks like in the pan. It's such a pretty green. And if you get any fallout, make sure you knock it off right away. And then for this intersection right here, I feel like it's missing something. So I'm gonna take this shade Candyland right here, and it'll be like my inner corner green. Hi. I like my makeup so far. For eyeliner, I'm taking my usual NYX Epic Ink Liner. This is in the shade Black. I also like the brown color in this liner a lot. I use that more for like everyday looks. So I'm starting with my wing first, and then I like to connect it in, and I'm making my wing pretty exaggerated. And then to clean up the shape, I'm just taking a little bit of that MAC Studio Fix powder that I had like crushed up earlier on a small brush, just to help me keep the guide. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and connect. I've been trying not to stretch my eye anymore when I do wing liner, so that's why I'm struggling even harder. For lashes, I'm going to be taking the Lily lashes in the style Mykonos. I just put some glue on my lashes, so in the meantime, while those get tacky, I'm just going in with my Pat McGrath pencil liner. This is just a black eyeliner, and I'm just going to go ahead and tightline my upper and lower waterline. Oh my god, I haven't worn Lily lashes in forever, and while they are really pretty, they can sometimes weigh my eye down. I'm just putting mascara on my real lashes now to connect them. I'm gonna work on my lower lash line, and for my lower lash line, I don't know if I want to do green or black. I feel like green will look the best, obviously, because I have so much green going on, but I don't know, I also feel like I kind of want to do a contrast. So I think what I'll do is like do green here and then end it with black at the end. So I'm just dipping into whatever green shadows are in front of me. And now I am just gonna go ahead and smooth this underneath my lower lash line to smoke it out. And I'm even mixing a little bit of black into it just so that I can get like a nice smoky gradient. So I like to focus the darker color towards the outer section and always connect it to the wing just so that like it flows into something. If you don't want to go this dark, you can just do green and brown instead of black. Oh my god, I keep having technical difficulties. Now my memory card just got full. I'm about to stick my nose pin in. What are you guys gonna be for Halloween? I'm so excited for my other looks. So I'm aiming for 3 looks because I did 3 looks last year too. Let's see how much I can actually get done. Let me tell you, I literally had a flare up like 2 days ago just from all the stress. Like I was stressing myself out, telling myself how am I gonna get all this stuff done, and like my body just cannot handle stress. So whenever that happens, I just start getting sick. And yesterday I was feeling sick, even today I was feeling sick, but I had to force myself to do this. So I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow and hopefully feel better. Tomorrow I'm going to the Hassan Minaj show. It's happening here in DC. Alright, I have these gems and I just want to add some because I want to be a little extra. So I'm taking the green ones and I'm just gonna stick them like into the inner sections of my eye. For lipstick, I'm taking this ColourPop liquid lipstick. It's matte and it's called Avenue. This is the exact color that I wore on my wedding reception day. It's like a deep red. So I don't know, like I know that Poison Ivy wears red. I wanted to do nude originally with this look, but I want to stick to the character. So I'm gonna do red, but this is more of like a deep red. You'll see, it's like a burgundy type of red. So I'm just using this to line and apply. I'm really not even supposed to be wearing lipstick because I just got lip blush done like a few days ago, and the scabs fell off, but like you're not supposed to wear lipstick for at least 2 weeks. I'm gonna have to clean it up because this is a very dark color. And then I'm just putting a little bit of Too Faced lip injection right into the middle. Alright, now before I do anything else, I'm about to spray the shit out of my face with Morphe Continuous Setting Mist just because I have on like so many layers of makeup and I have on so much powder that I just need to like settle it in, and then I'm going to do my highlighter and then we're done with makeup. I'm taking this Too Faced highlighting palette. It's called Turn Up the Light. There's Soft Focus, there's Glow, there's Dazzle. Hey, I never took this plastic thing off of the mirror. So satisfying. Oh my god. That sound when you get like a new makeup palette and you peel off the wrapper. Just taking some on my finger and I'm pushing it in and also like spreading it around. Alright, I want to get changed first and then I'll add the leaves to my face or my hair, I don't know. Alright, so this is what it looks like with the costume on. I made my own costume by, I got like this little bodysuit thing from Amazon, and then I got these leaves and I just hot glue gun leaves all over them. I'm wearing it with skin color tights, and then I made a cape. But so I have this jewelry set that I want to wear with it because I want to add like a daisy spin. These are just like the finishing touches. Okay. So I just set my hair and everything, and I also sprayed my hair a little bit more red. I had like this red, like the hair color spray that you use, like it's like temporary hair dye, so I used that, but my hair's already dyed red, so I don't know like how this is gonna mix with my real hair. I just like sprayed some sections just to like enhance the red color, even though I literally just toned my hair red again today. Now I'm gonna put my earrings on, and I just wanted to show you something as I put my earrings on. So I have this thing, they're these stickers, they're called Lobe Wonder. See how like sometimes when you wear heavy earrings, it can make your ears sag down like that in the picture. So it's supposed to basically just help lift the earring up. So what you do is you take some stickers, so they come in a pack like this. So you just want to put your earring through your ear, and then take the sticker and pinch it through the earring. With like desi jewelry, you need multiple stickers. So I'm sticking another one, and you just put it through the, what is the back of the earring called again? The post. Put it through the post, and then, see? Oh, shout out to my mom for this jewelry set. The amount of hairspray that I use in my hair can't be good. I love that. Those leaves just add that extra. But yeah, that is it for the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun creating this look. Everything about this look is DIY. I hot glue gun, stapled, fabric glued a bunch of leaves all over this. Like, it's not a corset, although I do wish I got a corset. It was a lace top that I got on Amazon, and then I just put the leaves all over it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and smash that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!